Hey guys, Fusion Bacon here, back with another Ark Survival Evolved video. Today, we're going to be doing a resource guide on Genesis. Because lately, I just bought this DLC, and the first question I asked is, where are the resources at? And I looked everywhere on the internet at this time. I looked everywhere, on every page I could find, on every YouTube channel I could find, and at the time, Bing was like, day of release to a 2 days after or something like that. I don't know for certain, but I looked everywhere and I could not find every resource. I may have found metal or obsidian, but I just couldn't find either some polymer or some resource like that, or at least a good location for an abundance of it. So today I'm going to be showing you the places I have found and that I've found on the internet and on YouTube, and put them all into this video to help you guys find every resource you need in Ark on the new DLC Genesis. So let's get right into the video. Disclaimer, I'm using single player creative / spectator mode to get to all these resource spots, being why it's so easy to do this guide. So now let's get to the first resource spot. This first spot is metal and it is in the bog. The coordinates are around 55 lat and 63 lon. It has a great deal of metal and it's in the northeast teleport, I think. Do not, quote me on that. I don't know exactly, but this has a very abundant amount of metal and could be proved very helpful. Time to go to the next metal spawn. Now over in the Arctic zone, there is some rich metal nodes lingering around with some obsidian over here. And the coordinates for this will be 65 lat and about 18 lon. In Volcano, there is many metal spawns, but in this particular one, there's some metal nodes clustered over here, along with some scattered around that are rich metal nodes. And there's also some crystal, a glitch, and a bunch of obsidian spawns around here. The coordinates for this particular spot, oops, didn't mean to whistle, is 35, 71, 35 lat, 71 lon, just, had to specify right there. But in the volcano, there's tons of metal spawns along with obsidian, not too much crystal that I've seen, but this is the place to go for metal and obsidian. Now, another metal spawn here in Volcano. It does not have many rich metal nodes over here, but it does have a good amount of metal nodes just clumped in an area. So that is why it will still be included in this resource guide video. If you go to 48 lat, 76 lon, that's where these all will be. Now on to the next resource. Now a place / area I haven't really visited is the lunar area. Because of how ridiculously hard it is to be in here, live in here, build in here, and because of how it's just not somewhere I've seen too useful. But there are metal spawns here, and there are like some kind of plant, I think that's what they are, like some plant that you can like pick up, harvest crystal. But I have not really looked into too much of the lunar area and don't know much of its uses just yet. But let's move on to some oil spawns. With the first metal spawn, it is found in Arctic. I have not personally known to find any other area / biome to have oil, but Arctic is the one I have personally found, and this area is the only one I personally know of. But if I am wrong and there's more oil spawn areas, please tell me in the comments below. It will greatly help. Oh my gosh, there's Zeno, get away. Oh gosh. There's a quick method to get you away from me. Anyways, away from that, the coordinates for the oil spawn here is 65 lat, 23, 24 lon. And now let's go check out another obsidian spawn that I, haven't showed you. Guys, girls. Still being in the Arctic, another obsidian spawn that I have found is on the mountain. And has obsidian just scattered along, really kind of hidden with the stones, because it's kind of hard sometimes to tell the difference. But then there's also, if you go up the hill some more, there are some rich metal node spawns scattered too. And the coordinates for this area, oh my gosh, I keep whistling. The coordinates for this area is 69 latitude, it's about 34 longitude. Now let's go and check out the poly spawn that I found, and there I have not found of any other of just yet. Now for a resource that I personally had trouble looking up at first on this Genesis map was poly, and trying to find where I could get organic poly, and it turns out to be in the Arctic on this frozen lake. This is the only known poly spawn as of the time of this recording, and sometimes this spawn just doesn't have any, and it's rare that it doesn't, but this time it only has one, and this ain't normal. But this is a organic poly spawn, and the coordinates for this place are 72 lat, 28 lon. Now if there's any more poly spawns, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know more, but let's go do the Silica Pearl spawn. Now for Silica Pearls, they will be in the ocean area slash biome, whatever y'all guys want to call it. There's also metal spawns all on these islands all around, and there are salt spawns too. They are not crystal. I personally thought they were crystal until I went up to mine them and found out that they're just salt spawns, so they're not really that significant, but there are a bunch of metal spawns all around. Now this Silica Pearl spawn is quite difficult to get to on a normal server, and would take an oxygen tank along with a good amount of stamina, but also has quite a few dangerous monsters. They're not quite a few dangerous animals slash dinosaurs. Like eels, for example, and anglerfish, you know, they just all want to be examples. But to get them, you have to get these, well, more on the literal case, pearls. And you get Silica Pearls, and for some reason raw fish meat. I don't know, but there's spawns all along this wall slash reef area. And there's even some more back here that I found. And this coordinate area is 20 lat and 51 longitude. Now, time to go check out for some gems. Something I personally never really look up for or really look toward, but stop it! But I will still show that area in case anyone is curious where to find them. In the ocean biome is where you'll find these gems. You'll come down here into this weird rune looking area. You would come to this field, and you want to stay low because you're going to get thrown in. And the coordinates for this will be about 34 lat and 55 lon. And all your gems are here. Red, green, blue, they're all here. They're all here. Blah, blah, blah. And there's even a glitch in here. But yeah, now it's time to go check out for element shards. Now the last resource we will be looking at will be element shards, and this resource can be found at 27 lat, 73 longitude, along with a good amount of metal spawns near it, with some crystal and obsidian all around it. So this would be a great spot to come at with the glitch here. So this would be a great resource spot to go to, but coming here will provide with a good amount of element shards to take back to your base. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through this video and resource guide. If you liked the video, put a like on this video, and if you want to see more content, subscribe, share to your friends, you know, get these resource locations exposed. I don't know. But if you like these videos, subscribe, like, join the Fusion channel, become a member, like it up. Guess that's all for today. See y'all guys in the next Ark video. Peace.